The biblical counseling ministry is something that we're just really excited about in Argentina. Obviously, biblical counseling in its kind of most basic definition is just, I would say, intensive discipleship in the local church. But the concept or the movement of biblical counseling is very, very new to Argentina. And so we're just excited to be a part of kind of what God is doing in that way in the biblical counseling movement in Argentina. And really, a lot of this has come about because of COVID. 4 years ago, when we went to Argentina, we didn't really have, biblical counseling was important to us, but we didn't have it on our radar as kind of an important ministry to take part in. But because of COVID, everything shut down. So we couldn't travel to the north. Everything was, I had to go to my office. I couldn't even leave my house to do exercise. So there was no meeting with people for 6 months. So I thought, well, what am I going to do for 6 months? Can't train pastors, can't go visit churches. And so we realized the biblical counseling thing is huge. So I finished my ACBC certification and started the process of getting our church to become a certified training center through ACBC, which is Association of Certified Biblical Counselors. And so now we're certified as a training center, and we partner with the local seminary it's called William Carey Seminary. And so William Carey Seminary, where I teach as well, now offers a full degree in biblical counseling, which also allows for you to finish certification with ACBC at the same time. And so this is brand new. The registration for the first kind of term just ended 2 days ago, which right now is, what day is it? February 24th. And it just ended 2 days ago, and we had 40 people sign up, register. May not sound like a lot in our in the context of North America, but that is huge in Argentina. 40 people that are committed to getting a degree in biblical counseling so they can serve their local churches and just love people that are struggling. So that's all kind of brand new, and that all happened because of COVID. And so we're just really excited about that. And just outside of kind of the formal training of biblical counseling, we also just do biblical counseling in our local church because that's just the way we want to serve in our local church. So Danica, you're almost finished with your certification.
Yeah, I have about 10 more hours before I have the full certification, and then but in the process of that, I've been able to work on supervision, so I'm doing counseling at the same time and practicing that now with people in our church and women in our church, and be able to do it on my own in the future. But I love that part of ministering in our church and seeing women and young women and older women just love each other and figure out where the Lord wants them to change in their own hearts. So,
but just like any place in the States or in Argentina or really wherever you go, people just they struggle, they have problems, and really this counseling ministry has now even served to be a blessing for the churches that we work with in Argentina. Whenever I meet with pastors in Argentina and we do training with them, usually just sit down, having coffee with them, and we just ask them, hey, what are your needs? What are some of the struggles that you have as a pastor and in your church? And almost without fail, they always say, we need help with counseling. We have people coming to us that have broken marriages, or teenagers that are struggling with drug addiction, or, a young girl that has just been recently abused by, their father, and we don't know what to do. And so that counseling ministry has really just serve to come alongside pastors and help them apply the Word of God to real life situations that they face in their local church.